Most people think you need to start a business or win the lottery to get rich. But the truth is, your regular salary, what you earn every month from your job, can be more than enough to build real wealth. It's not about how much you make. It's about what you do with it. If you're smart, consistent, and patient, you can turn that paycheck into long-term financial freedom. In this video, let's break down how you can actually build wealth using just your salary. The first step? Know exactly where every dollar goes. This isn't about being cheap or obsessive. It's about taking control. If you don't track your money, you're just guessing your way through your finances. And guessing doesn't build wealth. Tracking your spending shows you where you're leaking money, which subscriptions you don't use, how much you're spending on food delivery, and all the little costs that silently eat away your savings. Once you see the numbers, you can make smarter choices. Maybe it's downgrading your phone plan or packing lunch 3 times a week. These small changes aren't about deprivation. They're about reclaiming control over your income so it works for you, not against you. Once you've tightened the leaks, it's time to make saving automatic. Here's the thing, if you wait to save what's left over, there will never be anything left. Most people spend first and save last. But the people who get rich on a salary do the opposite. They save first. Set up automatic transfers the day your paycheck hits. You want your savings, whether it's for emergencies, investing, or a big goal, to leave your account before you even see it. Out of sight, out of mind. That way, you force your lifestyle to adapt to what's left, not the other way around. This simple habit can turn a steady income into a serious wealth engine over time. Now that you're saving, what do you do with that money? You buy assets, not liabilities. Assets are things that grow your money. They're things like stocks, index funds, real estate, or even a small business. Liabilities are the opposite. They cost you money to maintain. So that $500 you were going to use for a new phone, if you put it in an index fund instead, in 10 years, that could be worth $1,000 or more. If you do that every month, your net worth grows without you needing to hustle harder. The rich don't just earn, they convert income into assets that earn for them. That's the game. But here's the catch. To afford assets, you need to spend less than you earn. This is where frugality comes in, but not the kind that turns life into a joyless grind. Real frugality is smart and intentional. It's about getting maximum value for every dollar. You don't need to eat instant noodles or cut off your Wi-Fi, but you do need to think before you spend. Can I buy this used instead of new? Can I wait 24 hours before buying that thing in my cart? Can I get the same quality for less? When you start making thoughtful spending decisions, you find extra money hiding in your budget. Money you can redirect to building wealth. Now let's talk about growth. Your salary might be fixed today, but it doesn't have to stay that way. If you want to build wealth, start by becoming more valuable. That means improving your skills. The modern job market rewards those who adapt and upgrade. Learn skills that are in demand. Take online courses, read industry blogs, attend free webinars. Anything that increases your earning power. The more value you bring to your employer, clients, or customers, the more money you can command. That increase in income? That's your fuel for faster wealth building. But here's something most people get wrong. As they earn more, they spend more. This is lifestyle inflation, and it's the silent killer of wealth. The moment that raise hits, they upgrade their car, move to a bigger apartment, or add new monthly subscriptions. Suddenly, they're making more but saving nothing. Don't fall into that trap. Every time your salary goes up, pretend it didn't. Keep your lifestyle steady and increase your savings rate instead. If you were fine living on $3,000 a month before, why do you suddenly need $4,000 now? That extra money is your wealth accelerator. Use it wisely. Another thing wealthy salaried people do is create secondary income streams, but slowly and strategically. Don't quit your job to start a side hustle tomorrow. Instead, use your job as your foundation. On weekends or evenings, test a low-cost idea. Maybe it's freelance writing, selling digital products, or flipping furniture. Use your salary to fund these experiments. The goal isn't to make millions overnight. It's to build something that adds $200 or $500 a month, which can then be invested or saved. Over time, these little streams compound, and suddenly you're no longer relying on one income source to get ahead. And perhaps most importantly, learn how to think long-term. Wealth isn't built in weeks, it's built in years. Every financial decision you make today, what you buy, what you save, what you invest, shapes where you'll be 5, 10, or 20 years from now. When you're tempted to splurge on something you don't need, ask yourself, will this still matter to me in 6 months? A rich mindset isn't about denying yourself forever. It's about choosing what matters most. Future peace of mind over present impulse. At some point, you'll want to make your money harder to access. It sounds weird, but when you keep everything in one account, It's too easy to dip into your savings. Create separate accounts. One for bills, one for short-term savings, one for long-term investing. Use naming hacks if you want. Label one Freedom Fund or My First Property. The psychological trick works. When your money is organized and out of easy reach, you're more likely to stick to the plan. Also, start building an emergency fund early. Unexpected things will happen. Medical bills, job loss, car trouble, and nothing derails a savings plan faster than dipping into your investments to cover a crisis. A simple rule is to aim for 3 to 6 months of expenses saved. Start with just $500 if that's all you can do. The key is to begin. It's peace of mind that protects everything else you're building. Let's not forget about debt. Not all debt is bad, but high-interest debt is the enemy of wealth. If you're carrying credit card balances or personal loans, make it a top priority to pay them off. Every dollar going to interest is a dollar that could be growing your net worth. A common method is the avalanche approach. Start with the highest interest rate first, or the snowball. Knock out the smallest debts first to build momentum. Whichever works for you, the goal is the same. Clear it and move forward. One overlooked part of building wealth on a salary is your environment. Who you spend time with matters. If everyone around you is always spending, always broke, or always complaining about money, that attitude can rub off on you. You don't have to cut anyone off, but be mindful. Follow people online who talk about saving, investing, and living below their means. Listen to finance podcasts during your commute. Join forums or communities that keep you motivated. Your mindset is shaped by your inputs, so feed it wisely. And here's one more thing. Don't compare your journey to anyone else's. Social media can make it seem like everyone your age is already rich, traveling the world, or buying their dream home. But what you don't see are the credit card bills, the stress, or the debt behind those posts. Real wealth doesn't always look impressive at first. It looks like a quiet savings account. It looks like investing consistently, even when it's just $50 a month. It looks like patience, discipline, and living below your means. Focus on your own path, not someone else's highlight reel. Remember, you don't need a lucky break or a fancy job title to win this game. What you need is a plan, the willingness to stick to it, and the belief that every step counts. Whether you're earning $2,000 a month or $10,000, the principles are the same. Respect your money, give it direction, let it grow. Your salary isn't just a number, it's your foundation. Build on it, protect it, and use it wisely. Your future self will thank you. And as your wealth grows, don't forget to build a safety net too. Life is unpredictable. Cars break down, jobs change, and unexpected expenses pop up. That's why an emergency fund is essential. Not just for peace of mind, but to protect the progress you've made. When you have a few months' worth of expenses saved up, you don't panic when life throws you a curveball. You stay calm, make rational decisions, and keep moving forward. Wealth isn't just about growing your money, it's about protecting it too. Finally, celebrate the small wins along the way. Paid off a credit card? Celebrate. Hit your first $1,000 in savings? Acknowledge it. These milestones might seem small, but they're proof that what you're doing is working. Building wealth with a paycheck isn't always flashy, but it's powerful. Every good decision compounds. Every smart move builds momentum. So stay consistent, stay grounded, and keep showing up for your future. Because real wealth isn't built overnight. It's built quietly, steadily, one paycheck at a time.